Sweet Asian pear sauce is one of those recipes that I love so much because it goes so well with the different cuts of meat. I like meat, my husband loves meat, but I really like to add just a little bit to it. And this is one of those recipes that has that sweetness as well as a little bit of savory. You know how much I like doing the sweet and savory together. That makes me enjoy it 100 times more. To prep my pears, I need to first core them, then peel them, and then cut them into quarters. I'll need 8 cups of pear pulp, and generally speaking, 1 pound of pears will equal 1 cup worth of pear pulp. I'll then add just a little bit of water at the bottom and get this simmering so that I can get these pears nice and soft and ready for my recipe. Then I'll take about 2 tablespoons of water, 1 diced onion, and 1 chopped up pepper. This is a jalapeno pepper, but you could do any hot pepper really. I like to make sure that I wear gloves when I'm chopping that up, otherwise it can get on your hands. And then I'll put this on the stove and get it sauteed nice and soft. Now I'll take my sauteed onions and I'll add them to my blender. I'll also add half of my pulp, and then I'll add 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of ginger, 1 cup of apple cider vinegar, and 2 cups of brown sugar. Then I'll blend those up nicely. I'll then place that in my pan and I'll blend up the rest of the puree. This just makes it nice and smooth. And I'll add that to the pan as well. And then I add 2 tablespoons of mustard seed and 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. I'll then place this on the stove and simmer until it's nice and thick. It's time for me to jar this. And I'll use pint-sized jars, and I'll fill these up until they're at 1/4 of an inch of headspace, which is the space from the top of the food to the top of the jar. I can already smell all of the great seasonings in this, and I love the way the garlic and the mustard seeds look in here. I'll then use a clean, damp cloth to clean off the rims of my jars. This is just so that if there's any food particles on the edge, they won't interfere with the seal. Then I'll place on my lids and I'll put the rings on fingertip tight, and then I'll process it in my boiling water bath for 20 minutes if I'm at sea level. Since I'm at 1,200 feet, I'm gonna go for 25. I then remove the jars from the canner, placing them on a heat-resistant surface. I space them about 1 to 2 inches apart so that they can cool down nicely, and I'll allow them to rest for 24 hours before I remove the ring and wash off the outside, and then store them in a cool, dry, dark location and use them in the next 1 to 3 years. So this is sweet Asian pear sauce. I love it so much because it has, you know, the little garlics and the mustard seed. I love mustard seed. I throw it in so many of my things. Oh, and it's got that little tartness right at the end. Kind of tartness. I don't know how to describe it. It's really good though. You get just a touch of the vinegar, but it's sweet as well. Such a good addition to any meat.